Megan, let's start at the end of this Olympic Odyssey with the race itself. It's going to be the biggest challenge of your life by far, isn't it, really, an Olympic final?
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's probably going to be hot and there'll be kind of fiery competition, so I'm not kidding myself, it's going to be really difficult.
Yeah, compared with the Europeans where you got the bronze medal, it's a different field altogether, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's a few notches above that, so I think tactics will have to be different, but I'm looking forward to giving it a go.
You mentioned it being hot. Have you managed to take any measures to acclimatise yourself in advance of the heat? Not easy in Inverness, I know.
No, I've been in the sauna a bit, but yeah, doing what I can, but there is only so much you can do up here.
And there's going to be that thought of walking in at the Stade de France, capacity 80,000 people. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's going to be electric, yeah. I've raced in big stadiums before now, so I don't think it'll be overwhelming, but it'll definitely be a good atmosphere.
And among these 80,000 faces, will there be family there?
There's going to be quite a few, yeah. Yeah, a bit of a posse going from Inverness, so it should be nice.
So there's a large Inverness following in the stadium then?
So I've heard. I think there's quite a few from my family and some friends and stuff going, so yeah, it should be good.
And your club, Inverness Harriers, have organised a reception for 100 people who will be watching it on a large screen as well. So there'll be quite a lot of support for you.
Yeah, sounds like it. No, it's lovely that people are getting excited up here as well.
How soon before the event are you going to travel over?
Next Wednesday, so we'll go over 9 days before.
And that'll give plenty of time for acclimatisation, get ready for France. Staying in the Olympic Village or in a hotel?
No, I'll be on holding camp for the first half and then into the village the week of the race.
In terms of preparation for this event, how much of it have you done in Inverness and how much have you done in Edinburgh?
I've been in Inverness all summer, so everything's been here.
Yeah, that to me is a highly unusual circumstance. In fact, I think it could very well be unique. Somebody preparing for an Olympic Games from Inverness. I mean, if you're a cyclist, you'd be living in Manchester, for instance. But that is unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, I think most runners are up in the Alps or somewhere sunny, so it's maybe not ideal, but we're making it work.
I believe you've had a sort of temporary mini squad about you. Been, for instance, a group of men who are maybe a couple of minutes slower than you are over 10k, but they've been dipping in and out of sessions and so on. How helpful has that been?
Oh, it's been kind of imperative. I don't think maybe on paper they're slower, but they've definitely been dragging me around the track quite a lot, so it's been very helpful.
So that company on the Queen's Park track in Inverness has obviously made a big difference in the immediate preparation for,
yes.
for this.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to get myself into the sort of shape to contend with the best in the world if I didn't have all my helpful paces.
In terms of the longer term strategic run up to these games, you've been through national championships, European age group championships, European senior championships. It's been quite a textbook build up, really. It's been pretty good.
Yeah, I'm sure it's been well thought out. I just sort of do what I'm told and I input my own thoughts where it's, I think, necessary. But yeah, we've had a pretty good kind of run up to it in general.
And the European Championships where you got the bronze medal, I mean, that is really, although it's obviously a step down, it's an ideal stepping off point, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a good championship to experience. I think it was my first senior championship on the track where I was kind of at the front end of the race. So yeah, no, it was a good one to go and dip my toe in the water at the 10k level.
In terms of athletes from Scotland, Scotland's well represented again, but on the endurance side, it's really part of a golden age in Scottish endurance. It must be great to feel part of that.
Yeah, I mean, it's all I've known. I've only kind of been in athletics for 5 years or something, so I don't know any different, but it is amazing that there's so many people competing, but to me it's what's normal in Scotland, so it's cool that the bar is being raised.
Yeah, you took the very next question away from me there, because that was what I was thinking. This has been on for a long time in Scotland, and I mean, for instance, I can remember before Rio in 2016 thinking that's a good Scottish endurance squad there, and it's still going. So there's almost a sort of legacy there that you're part of.
Yeah, no, that's what it sounds like, which is very cool.
To finish with the race itself as well, what are your thoughts? I mean, it could go out slowly, very possibly will go out slowly, might not. Presumably you're ready for all tactical eventualities.
Yeah, I just will try and respond the best I can to what's thrown at me, but you really can't call it.
And in terms of placing, that's probably not a fair question. You're presumably just going there and see how you get on against the best of the world.
Exactly.
Well, very best luck against the best in the world.
Thank you.
Thank you.